Are we live? Yeah, we're live on YouTube. Yes, we're live on YouTube after this mad day of football. And I will keep this background here just to remind us of when we did last win a league title. So I suppose the question is, that's why I scheduled this stream for now, is after the Liverpool-Man City game. So loads of people come on. We can talk about that game, talk about Arsenal. And my take on Arsenal's dreadful performance, but we won the game. Absolutely shocking performance from top to bottom, but we get the win. So if you could do two things, if you haven't done already, why haven't you subscribed? Hit that like button so it can help with the YouTube algorithm, or you can dislike it if you don't like this. Share share the content around. That would be great. Let's get at least 10 15 people watching. That would be absolutely amazing. I've scheduled it now because I thought more people come in. I hope you like the thumbnail and I hope you're well. And what do you think of that? That was mad. That game, I'm talking about the Arsenal. We can talk about Liverpool Man City because I was watching the second half. I was cooking dinner in the first half for me and my son. I was watching the Arsenal Leeds game. Also, I watching my son play football, and I have to say, man, Arsenal. I hate to say it, they often come first, man, and they did disappoint me big time. We got out of jail. We got away with murder. We were literally, yes. Where do we start with that game? Because let's talk about what we did right, and then we'll talk about what we did wrong. Yeah, I can watch it. I have a streaming guy, and basically, I can watch anything. So I'm not saying anymore. There are ways to do it without paying extortionate fees to Sky, BT, and all that. So Saka, what a finish! That young man is back. He is back. Bukayo Saka from an assist from Odegaard. That is all Odegaard did because Odegaard was absolutely shocking. What's that? 4 assists, 1 goal this season. Why is he in the team? Just because of that? What does he do for the other 90 odd minutes? He doesn't do a lot. So very few people played well today. Very, very few. The goalkeeper, Aaron Ramsdale, was absolutely amazing. He commanded his box, saves. He was screaming. He was telling people, and he was making up for our absolute. Well, Saliba had a mare. Saliba. Why did he do that? What was he doing? It's a handball. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna go. Oh, it's all against Arsenal. But why did he do that? So it's blatant handball ever. But awful penalty. Awful penalty. Was it from Bamford? No. Yes. And he shot it wide. But Leeds deserve something from that. Big time. Absolutely big time. So apart from Saka, I don't know. But who Ramsdale, because Gabriel, we can talk about him as well. I'm going to talk about Gabriel, William Saliba, our play, and how Mikel Arteta got away with murder because starting all those first teamers on Thursday, if that was against a top team, we would have lost that game. So we got away with murder. So I am baffed as to how we won that game. But if we are going to go on a title charge. There, I said it, a title charge. These are the games you have to win when you play absolutely shocking. The manager is awful. The players are awful. When the goalkeeper's man of the match, you know that well, you play badly when the goalkeeper's man of the match. So, big up everyone watching. Keep smashing that like, subscribe if you are new, and let's do a few comments before I really digest into this game. Liverpool have given Arsenal a 4-point cushion after 10 games. 27 points Arsenal on. Manchester City are on 23, although they have a much better goal difference. It's 10 games in. There is still a long way to go. But this is an absolutely brilliant start. So if you could smash the like, subscribe if you're new, and you can. I'm just going to get into this more, delve more into this game, and I'll read a few comments and I'll get more into it. Hello, Ashton. I hope you're well. 27 points from 10 games is the best start Arsenal have had after 10 games in our top flight history. So, what are we going to do about it? If this board is serious, are they going to back Arteta in the January? Because 2016, we fell short. 2007 and 8, we fell short. If you go all the way down, 2003, we fell short. Are they going to back him and get the squad depth we need in order to compete? Because we haven't started the FA Cup. We haven't started the League Cup. We're only in the group stages of the Europa League. And this squad needs help. Look from Thursday, Thomas Partey and Granit Xhaka coming on. We had Gabriel. No, we didn't have Gabriel Jesus, but we had Gabriel Martinelli. That's what I'm like to say. And today we got away with murder. But yes, it's an absolutely amazing start. Yeah, that's me. Hello, Joanne. I hope you're well. Pants performance, but we won. And yes, that's what it is. The question to you, lovely ladies and gentlemen, are we going for a title? We've got to ask the question. Or are we still just going to secure top 3, top 4? I still think it's really early. And based on that performance today, we can't be playing PSV Eindhoven on Thursday and playing. We need to play all the reserves. All the reserve. You need to play Reece Nelson, Marquinhos, Rob Holding, Fabio Vieira. I hate to say it, Kieran Tierney, but he's on the bench. Start Eddie Nketiah, and not even have any of these big guys on the bench. So have we got? We've got Nottingham Forest. Is it Nottingham Forest on Sunday? Thank you, Joanne. Thank you. Just as well it wasn't on telly. Well, table looking tasty. But are you getting carried away, Joanne? Thirsty work streaming always makes me want to drink more. It's just tea, by the way. Do not really drink at all. And old school gunner will know about that. Who was the worst player? I'm going Odegaard. I thought he was shot. Well, Gabriel is bozo, Gene, bad, crazy. You know, he doesn't think like. Okay, let's talk about the penalty. The supposed second one. Sorry, I've discussed the first penalty. The second one, where what's the Leeds player's name who pushed Gabriel? Please let me know in the chat. Let me know who pushed him. For me, yeah, that's a foul. This is where VAR was good. But Gabriel, what's he doing with his feet? What is he doing with his feet? What's he doing? Like, I'm baffed. But yes, that was the correct decision. The penalty was the correct decision. The one, because Saliba was like, oh yeah, I think I got away with that. He's been absolutely brilliant. So he can have a pass, because maybe he's getting so stressed out and having to cover Gabriel, so he's getting stressed out. But I was stressed out watching that, because when it got to the second penalty decision, who in the chat thought, oh man, Gabriel, when he got sent off, and you thought, who thought like that? That's it. Draw. I was thinking, oh man, we're gonna concede. But no. Like, somehow the correct decision for me, that was one. But we got away with murder. And Gabriel, I know he wasn't in the wrong, but he was still. What's with the legs kicking the Leeds player? What's with that? Because if he'd initiated that, he would have got sent off. But luckily, he wasn't the first player to do the foul. So yeah, for me, Odegaard was the worst player, despite the assists. You let me know, Joanne, who your worst player was. Big up Old School Gunner. Go subscribe to him if you haven't done already. Lucky Gunners. Crazy game. Yes, Old School Gunner. OSG in the house. Who we got next? Let's have a look. Is it a pity we lost to Manuel? Because we could be invincible again. Oh, mate, don't even go there. Don't even go there. Let's look at the fixtures. Arsenal fixtures. I think it's not. Is it Forest? Yeah, it is. No, sorry. Southampton first. Let me share this. Let's share the. Let's have a look at the fixtures. Share. I'm going to share this. Sharing is caring. And while I'm doing that, if you haven't done already, subscribe for whatever reason. If you haven't done already, like, or you can dislike the video. It doesn't matter. You can do either. But that'll be really, really great. And if you've got any loose change lying in this under the sofa, feel free to drop a donation. Let's look at the fixtures. Let's do it this way. That's better. So there's, Arsenal fixtures. Southampton next Sunday. But when that comes around, I don't want to see any of the first teamers playing on Thursday. We're giving these group stages way too much respect. We let Marquinhos play, let Fabio Vieira play. I don't want to see Thomas Partey even on the bench. I don't want to see Gabriel Jesus, I know he didn't play, on the bench. I want to see him rested for Southampton next Sunday, because that's more important than PSV, even though PSV is. And then we got Forest. What's with the 2 p.m? That's when my boy plays. Oh, man. 2 p.m. What's with the 2 p.m. kickoffs? That's up to me to sort out. So Sunday, PSV on the Thursday. Question to everyone. I wish you know what? I wish the PSV game was cancelled and Man City were playing. I wish we were playing Man City now. You know what I mean? So I'm going. I think we're going to win all of them. What do you reckon, guys? Leave it in the chat. Are we going to win all of them? Hold on a second, guys. So that is the fixtures. Where was I with Ben White, the Invincible? Bamford. Yes, Patrick Bamford. Good evening, Anurin Jones. Anurin. Crap performance today, even though we won. Passing was very, very sloppy. We defended crap, especially the way we play out from the back. First half was nice football in parts. Second half, not at all. Yes, I totally agree. I think Saliba's probably had his worst game at Arsenal. And hopefully this is just a small blip, but he is just turned 21. And Arteta shouldn't have played him on Thursday. As simple as that in Norway. I think that's probably had something to do with it. Saliba should not have played on Thursday. Hunt and Urin is back. A lot of it today seemed to be tactics. I mean, we can't play out from the back. So why do it? Going long has been working lately. So why revert back? A lot of today seems to be attack. I mean, we can't play out from the back. So why do it? Going long has been working lately. So why revert back to that? Also, second half was too cautious. Yeah. Why are we giving Leeds United respect? They're crap. You're right, mate. Why are we not going for their throats? Why not? 100%, mate. Totally agree. Guys, leave it down below. Who do you think will win all those games? Just let me know. And did you watch the Liverpool Man City game? Hold on. And do you think? That's all right. I'll give you my predictions. I am going to say PSV. I'm going to go 3-1 Arsenal. Southampton, Arsenal. I'm going 2-1 Arsenal. PSV, Arsenal. I'm going to go 1. I don't know. I think that'll be a draw. Arsenal Forest. I'm going to go 4-0 to Arsenal. Arsenal Zurich. I'm going to go 3-0 to Arsenal. So I don't care as long as we win in the Premier League. That's the main thing. We look good for top 4, Ashton. I agree. But are we going for a title? That's the question I have to ask everyone. With us being 4 points ahead of Man City, or do you think, yeah, just hold on. That's what I think. Reality, just wait to see. You know, are we going? I don't know. Do you think? Yeah, is it top 4? Is it? I think if we don't get top 4 and win at least one trophy, that's an absolute disaster. I still think Liverpool will come back into it. Guys, what? Give me your prediction for those. So let's talk about Arsenal PSV. Old School Gunner says PSV could beat us. Top 4 can't even question, man. 100%. And I think that Southampton, if we can get to be top by the World Cup, then this board needs to spend like they've never, ever spent before. You know what I mean? 100%. I'm going 4 wins out of 5. The other one a draw. Let's go to here. The only one that really played well today was Martinelli. He was the only one that could pass. Tierney also did well when he came on. The rest of them were just slow and sloppy. Yeah, 100% agree. The defense, Gabriel was shocking. Well, let's talk about the players. Gabriel was shocking. William Saliba, for me, had his worst game. Let's go through it. Guys, Tomiyasu, how did he do for you? Tomiyasu. For me, let's start with Ramsdale. For me, I'm giving him a 9 out of 10. He commanded that box well. He was absolutely monumental. Shouting, good kicking, good passing, kept a clean sheet. Arsenal's man of the match. For me, Aaron Ramsdale, 9. What's your score for Ramsdale, guys? What's your score for Ramsdale? 2 watching, but it is what it is. I don't know, man, what I'm doing wrong, but big up everyone who is watching. Yeah, what's your score? Yeah, what is your score for? Yeah, Ramsdale. Top 4. Yeah, I'm giving him a 9. Odegaard was as hesitant on the ball as ever hesitant to pass, shoot, etc. when he should have. Jesus didn't do much. Ben White was pacey going forward and was shocking defensively. Gabriel was 50-50. Yeah. Ramsdale, I'll give him a 9. Tomiyasu. Luca wants to come on. Okay, mate, I can let you on. We'll do some player ratings together. Hold on a sec. Let me in. There you go, Luca. How did you get so many people watching on yours? I need to do what? Yes. Big up to you. Luca is going to come on and do his player ratings with me. I'm keeping Highbury because that is when we last won a title. Are Arsenal going to win a title this season? Let's ask Luca.
Big up, man. How are you, man?
Yeah, I'm all right. What a long time.
It's a long time, man. I miss the old days when me and you used to do shows.
Well, I can't get the viewing figures that you can, mate. I don't know how you do it, man.
Neither do I.
This is one of the best streamers in the world. He gets dozens of people watching him. He's really entertaining. If for whatever reason you haven't subscribed to him, you must be living under a rock. One of the biggest Arsenal YouTubers ever, Luca AFC. How are you?
I'm good, man. And yeah, today was a bit of a lucky win today, weren't it?
Yeah. Well, I was just talking about that. I'm just saying that how the hell did we win that? Because we didn't even deserve to draw.
No, to be honest, I think Leeds deserve to
What's
get
that around your neck? It's your headphones.
Headphones.
Okay, you're doing. Yeah. No.
No, I think Leeds United deserve something out of that game. I thought today the performance was shit, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I thought it was rubbish because I thought Gabriel was poor. Don't get me wrong, I like Gabriel, but I think he needs to be dropped.
So I was Gabriel I was just saying earlier that if he had committed the foul first, straight red all day long. 100%. You know what I mean? Because when Bamford fouled him, because it was a foul, then what's with the feet? He's like, what is he like, Jackie Chan or something? You know what I mean? He's
to be honest,
it was. I don't know. Maybe you disagree.
To be honest, I look at it right. I'm thinking with Gabriel. I just think it wasn't a red card. I don't think it wasn't. The first thing when Bamford got the penalty, that was definitely a penalty from William Saliba.
Yeah, 100%.
That was definitely a pen. And how Bamford missed that, I do not know. Must have
been. Is it because that is? Oh yeah, that's what I put. Is it because we are on for a title, mate? Are we on for a title?
No, I don't think we're not on the title just yet.
But when you play as bad as we did,
it's only 10 games in.
I know.
After 25 games, and if we're still in a title race, then
we'll be doing our apology videos, won't it? Which you'll probably get about 50,000 views. Go and check out his stream, guys. He's got like 2.5K, so I don't know what he's doing. It's absolutely brilliant. So if you haven't checked it already,
I think Ramsdale man of the match today. I thought if it wasn't for Ramsdale, if we had Matt Turner in goal, I think we probably would have lost that.
But Matt Turner was good on Thursday.
He was, and big up to him.
I was saying the reason why we just scraped this because Arteta decided to play a load of first teamers in the Northern Hemisphere on Thursday night, and that caught Saliba starting on Thursday. I think him then now starting today. That was a mistake.
And PSV Eindhoven, right?
Yeah, they're
we
better.
need to miss players. And Jesus looked shocking today. He was poor. He
doesn't look right.
I wouldn't play him on Thursday. I really would not play him on Thursday.
And I think where I am worried is letting
injuries.
Aubameyang go could cost us winning the title, and I'll say that now. I think if we had Aubameyang and Gabriel Jesus, we could be going for a title.
Possibility is a possibility. Who knows? Nobody wouldn't have known what Aubameyang would have performed. Apparently, Aubameyang was poor for Chelsea today.
Yeah, but they won.
But they won 2-0. It doesn't matter.
Nobody's talking about Chelsea.
I'm not being funny, right? And I've looked at the table, right, after today, right?
Let's have a look at the table.
Chelsea, if they win on Tuesday, right, they could also be back in the title race. They'll be 5 points behind us. Nobody ain't talking about Chelsea. And everybody's saying that Chelsea ain't going to get top 4 this season. Oh, they're washed up. Think about it. Chelsea win on Wednesday night against Brentford away, 5 points behind us. 5 points behind us. If you could get the table up.
I'm about to do it. I'm not as professional as you.
I assume your odds changed from share screen to present. I don't know why it's changed.
There.
Yeah, you have a look at the table right now, right?
Yeah.
Right. Go down to Chelsea. You just press the down button.
I'm not as quick and nimble as you. There we go.
But yeah, you have a look at Chelsea right now. They win, right? Because we were supposed to play Manchester City because we have to catch up with our Europa League thing. Right. I don't know why they didn't give us the 3 points, but anyway. I think Chelsea.
Can you see that?
Yeah, I can see it. I think Chelsea win on Wednesday night against Brentford. Chelsea be on 22 points, 5 points behind us.
And because they've got the game in hands.
Yeah,
exactly. And we still have to play them.
No, we haven't.
No, we still have.
If we would have lost today, they would have been 2 points behind us.
And Tottenham, and they're just there. So it is very early. But it's
early to say. Why is the Arteta sectionals getting so excited, thinking that we're in the title?
I don't even want to watch the fan cams. It'll be cringe. Yeah. So but I like the look. I like the look of it. But if this was 38 games, then we'd be. I don't know, man.
I don't know what.
So we've got Southampton next. How are you feeling about that? All right.
The way we played today. Jesus, but no, I'm confident.
Southampton are better than Leeds.
They are, and what I saw today from Leeds was probably their best performance of the season.
Well, they were up for it.
They were really up for it. They're at home. Hostile stadium. They're up for it. Got behind the 12th minute. If we were at home at the Emirates, people would be saying the same thing. We'll be up for it. But however, Leeds, their best performance of the season, and if they play like that and start producing it into wins and not losses, Leeds will stay up this season. And I can see Leeds finishing at least 12th, 14th this season. Probably 14th.
What do you think of Newcastle?
Newcastle were looking good. Mate, I'm quite worried. I'm quite worried playing against them this season.
Because we are not playing them probably till next year now, are we?
We beat them at home, but away we normally do well, but last season we lost that game.
Mm-hmm.
But however, I'm worried of playing Newcastle away.
Yeah. Mate, I don't know where is everyone? Where's everyone? Where's everyone watching my? I don't know, man.
Share the tags.
More share it, guys.
But Newcastle for me, they could be a team that could get Europa League or Europa League Conference. Because I genuinely believe Newcastle. Isaac's out until the World Cup. Or before the World Cup.
13 points. Liverpool are only on 13 points after that.
But I still think they can catch up. I genuinely think they can.
Yeah, of course.
No, of course they can, because Liverpool, if they win on Wednesday against West Ham, they'll only be 11 points behind us.
You're not convinced that we're going for a title, are you?
No.
But I think top three, definitely.
Top three, definitely. We're getting third this season.
Third or second.
Man City will win the league.
Not playing like this, they won't. The last couple of games have been a bit iffy, haven't they?
They have.
Copenhagen, they drew.
Yeah, but they have this period. Man City is still quality around.
Yeah, I know. They could be 10 points behind, and then they win 17 in a row.
Yeah.
When have we lost with even 10 in a row?
No. Tottenham's the only team I'm kind of concerned about. Chelsea are starting to slowly creep back up.
Yeah.
Right? But Tottenham, I'm quite concerned. We need Man United to beat Tottenham on Wednesday night.
There's loads of games. This is where everyone's playing their games in hands this week, isn't it?
We're not. Why could they not give us the 3 points against PSV? PSV were the ones who called the game off. Why did they not play it behind closed doors?
Really? Was it them?
It was them. I swear it was.
It's to do with the Queen's death, wasn't it?
But it was, yeah. But still, they could have played the game behind closed doors.
I'd love to be playing Man City. Michael, we could be playing. Would it have been this Thursday?
It would have been Thursday, yeah.
Can you imagine? You try and go, wouldn't you?
Yeah, try and get a ticket.
It'd be about £100 though, wouldn't it?
For me, it won't. But there you go.
How much for you for Man City? What, 60?
Probably 40.
A man in the know. If you need anything, guys, this is a man that knows. So you think we'll beat PSV?
Best. PSV, yeah, I do think we will. Yeah.
Southampton, not playing.
I think we'll beat Southampton, but I think if we see this kind of performance against Leeds, I think it's going to be similar to what he did against Southampton. I am confident against PSV, but the only issue I'm worried about is what team Arteta is going to put out. For me, I'd rest Gabriel Jesus for this game.
Well, Niles, what do you think of this comment? You need to get a lot watching. If Luke can do it, so can you, my guy. I don't know, man. I'm just not as talented as this.
Just keep sharing, man. That's
sharing where?
Instagram, Twitter,
yeah.
Page.
I know.
On a group chat. I have a couple of group chats.
Really? Big up the 9 people watching. Get in there. Let's do that. Match reactions and watch-alongs and even vlogs. That's where you attach more views. Niall, have you got a channel? Big?
No, he doesn't.
No. Let's talk about player rating.
Let's do player rating.
Yeah. What do you think of this? Because I don't know. How do you get up the player ratings for the thing? What is it again?
Do a tier list.
Tier list. How do you do that?
You have to create one, but I don't really use it that much.
Okay.
I just use it on a banner and just.
So let's look at it. Well, yeah, really. What do you think of this? What Anurin has put? What do you think? Let's just use that. And guys, get your player ratings down. And
sounds about right, really.
Whatever we say, as Lee Gunner says, don't cry about it. Just leave it in the comments.
It sounds about right, but Ben White giving a 3. I think White could have been a little bit higher, but other than that,
Ramsdale. I disagree. Ramsdale is 6.
Ramsdale is 6. The only thing I disagree is Ramsdale and White's rating, but the rest is perfect.
Ramsdale, I give a 9.
Xhaka and Partey, I gave him a 5, I think, on my player ratings.
Yeah. What about Tomiyasu?
Tomiyasu, I gave him. I have to remember now. I think 4 or 5.
I'll give.
I can't remember 4 or 5.
Is that your phone?
Yes. 4 or 5. I gave him because
I agree with Anurin, guys. I give Ramsdale a 9. I'm sorry. What did you give him?
I think Tomiyasu, I gave him a 5 because I don't think Tomiyasu wasn't what he was last week against Liverpool, because I thought he was fantastic against Liverpool last week, but Tomiyasu,
he's raised his game and he's looking good.
He has, but Tomiyasu today just felt like he was a bit uncomfortable.
Would you drop Gabriel and put Tomiyasu in centre back? Because he's just, I think Niall said it.
It's a possibility. It's a possibility.
Maybe
give it a go.
Because Tomiyasu,
he has played as a centre back for Bologna.
Yeah, White is awful today. Gabriel, I agree. Saliba, Xhaka was rubbish. Partey, Martinelli, maybe a 7.
Possibly Martinelli. You give a 7 because
he doesn't stop and he's trying.
No, that's what I gave him. I gave him a 6 or a 7. I think Martinelli was decent today. Like, he never stops running. He gives so much passion, and there was times where Leeds had dominated so much chances in the game. When we were 1-0 up, trying to kill the game off, Martinelli was obviously.
I disagree with Odegaard. He was shocking, man. I know he got the assist, but he was awful, man. I give him a 3 because he was awful.
I gave him a high rating, but I can't remember what I gave him. I think I gave him a 6. I can't remember because he got the goal and that.
Yeah, Gabriel Jesus. I agree with that. Tierney came on and
I gave Tierney standard 5. Didn't do much.
Yeah, but I suppose the question is, do you think that'll be the league table at the end of the season, man, as well?
No, I think we'll get 3rd or 4th.
Right.
Yeah.
Come on, Lucas, stop shaving with headphones.
Why are you asking?
What the hell is it? What do you mean? Well, Anura says, I'd get rid of Gabriel. He's way too inconsistent and is generally a liability. What do you think? For me,
I wouldn't get rid of him.
17 people watching. Big up to all of you. That's absolutely.
Come on, guys.
Smash the like button. Subscribe, please, to the channel and subscribe to Luca AFC. 20 people watching. Keep going. Come on, share it, watch it. And thank you all for tuning in. You're all wonderful. And we're also going to talk about Liverpool, Man City, if that's all right with you, Luca.
Yeah, no worries, man.
Yeah, man. What do you think of this comment? That you do you agree?
I wouldn't get rid of Gabriel because I think Gabriel is good as a centre half. I just think the only problem is he just lacks concentration. I do think it's time for him to drop him because of his performances. What's the comment? Aubameyang was never going to play Arteta. Jesus is a good player, a bit overhyped, doesn't get the right position to score goals. Results isn't going to score enough. What do you think about that?
I think I get why Arteta dropped because he was just saying he's bigger. But right, this is where I think Arteta's going to fail, mate. You need some big personalities to win titles. You need egos that are big. If we're going to win a league title, we need the Guendouzis, the Aubameyangs, to just. When we bottled the top 4 last season, where was the big personalities? This is where I kind of disagree.
This is the thing, because seeing performances like that in the second half, the way Leeds United stepped up. Yes, some people are going to say, yes, Arsenal won the game. That's how you win titles. You win ugly. You don't have to perform as long as you win the game ugly. I get that. But however, what I saw performance like that, we still got to play Man City. We still got to go to Anfield. The biggest test is Chelsea at Stamford Bridge in about 2-3 weeks. They're looking very good form. Our record over the years isn't that great. But the last 2 seasons we've won twice at Stamford Bridge.
Stamford Bridge. We've won. We've won.
We've done quite well recently against Chelsea. We beat them. They beat us last season at the Emirates. We beat them at Stamford Bridge last season and pre-season 4-0, and we beat them in lockdown at Stamford Bridge. And
Nurin is not convinced by Arsenal one bit. He is saying that Man City will walk the league. They're still playing the best football out of everyone in the league.
Man City lucky. For once, Haaland didn't score today.
I know. He's only scored 10 games in a row. It's rubbish, isn't it?
You reckon?
I'm joking. No, so I think easily top 4, 100% we're getting top 4.
There's no way we'll bottle it now. Surely not.
Surely. I mean, they've learned. And Granit Xhaka has stepped up. Thomas Partey looks like he's fit. But I was saying this before you came on air. If for some magical reason we're still first going to the World Cup, this board has to back Arteta and Arsenal like we've never been back before. Go and get James Maddison, but I know Newcastle are flirting with him. Go and get an ideal backup for Thomas Partey. Go and get another effing striker because Gabriel Jesus needs help.
Alex.
You know what I mean?
Because at the end of the day, right, we're not going to get someone like a James Maddison because we've got Smith Rowe coming back from injury, right? And they're probably using an excuse saying, right, oh yeah, we've got Smith Rowe coming back with like a new summer signing, and Mohamed El Nene's supposed to be back around January, February.
But we can't be relying on Mohamed El
No,
Neni.
we can't. We can't. And I don't want Mohamed El Neni at this football club. I want him gone.
Who would you like? Who else would you like?
January, I think at least 2 maximum signings. 3 would be nice, but 2 maximum signings that are going to improve the team. They don't have to be world class, but they're actually going to improve. For me, Douglas Luiz is out of the books now.
Yeah.
He signed a new deal, which I was quite surprised.
Yeah,
he would have been a player who I would have liked, but for me, he wasn't my first choice. Madison, for me, he ain't coming because we've got Martin Odegaard in the team, right?
And we got Fabio Vieira.
Yeah, so that position isn't getting strengthened. It's more.
So Thomas Partey is what we need, and a striker.
For me, in January, I go and get Savage from Lazio.
Milinkovic, Savage, isn't it?
Someone like that. He would be a big statement. I think defensive, we're not really going to get any defenders in. I think we need a goalkeeper.
Yeah.
What I've seen today.
We need a back, but Matt Turner, you're not convinced by him, are you?
Not really, but however, he's doing the job at the moment, and I'm not going to give him a stick. But for me, I'm still not convinced. I still think we need a top experienced goalkeeper.
Yeah.
Like a Keylor Navas, someone who's done it, someone who's won it, even if it's going to be for a short term, like an 18-month contract or even just half a year, right? That's going to come in and do a job. Someone like Navas.
So I think if we get a goalkeeper, a Thomas Partey backup, another striker, and a centre back, you're saying? No. Centre back.
We ain't going to get 4 players. The maximum we'll probably get is 1 or 2 players. But for me,
what would you choose?
If we had to choose 2 players.
I go midfield and striker.
A midfielder and a centre forward. A winger is what we need as well, but it's not really the big issue because we've got Martinelli, Vieira can play there as well. We've got a bit of option. Marquinhos is there. I think a midfielder and a centre forward in January.
Yeah, 100%.
But which centre forward is going to come in? Who would you go and get? Ivan Toney?
He's the type of striker we need because he gives us something that we don't have.
The trouble is, he has an attitude problem. Do you really want attitude players?
And Arteta, yeah, I do, because they're gonna give it. When you're down, when you're feeling down, the shit hits the fan. That's the sort of players that are going to try and pull you up out of it. The experience and the people to just, you know what I mean, just to get you going.
Which midfielder would you get? I don't want this. I don't want Mudryk from Ukraine. I think people are getting overhyped up over him. I really do. I don't want him. And we're after Danilo from Brazil. Why are we going for these type of players? We need players like Madison's, St. Maximines, Sahars. We need players like that who are going to come in. Experience. Don't get me wrong, Madison will be brilliant, but he'll go to Newcastle for the money. Yeah. So which centre forward can you realistically go and get?
Exactly, apart from Ivan Toney and...
Would you take Mitrovic?
What, from Fulham? Yeah, you get that, but that's the type we need. Someone with a nice, dirty attitude. Who's just
not Eddie Nketiah.
Eddie Nketiah is just going to run around like a headless chicken, and he's going to score goals in the Europa League and the bloody Carabao Cup.
Number 14 in an Arsenal shirt.
He has got the best agent ever.
Yeah. He has.
He's walking out the door and he gets $100,000 a week deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
$100,000 a week. He can afford anyone's house in London.
And I'll take $100,000 a year.
So would I. So for me, I take $100,000 right now. If YouTube paid me $100,000 a week, I wouldn't do YouTube.
Oh man, I'll be doing YouTube 24/7. If you guys want to donate, you can to the channel. You don't have to put $100,000. You can put £1 in. And if you want to subscribe, you can as well to Luca AFC. Go subscribe. Subscribe to Arsenal Alex and smash the like button. Like how lucky we were to not smash Leeds today. Big up the 14 people watching. Let's get that back to 20. And because I've got this absolutely brilliant guest, Luca AFC. So, but yeah, did you watch the Liverpool Man City, any of it?
No, I didn't. No.
You didn't?
You watched Liverpool Man City.
What Okay, what a second half. Wow, that was end to end. Man City thought they should have had a goal, and rightfully so. There was a foul by Erling Haaland to on the way. I don't know if you haven't seen it, have you?
No, not really.
And then Ederson made an amazing save against Salah, and then Salah obviously got the goal. It was an absolutely brilliant run, and he's back. And he can't, you can't discredit, like you're saying, you can't discredit Liverpool, and they, for me, just about deserve to win that game. But
I heard they played well. I heard they played well.
Yeah, but you didn't see. You didn't see it. Yeah. But yeah, are you going to the PSV game?
Not as far as I know of.
Not as far as you know of. Okay.
Well, that's how I look what tickets there is.
Yeah, we'll talk about that later. But yeah, so just to recap today, and then we'll talk a bit about the near future. Who was your worst player of the game? Worst player? Because I go. What's that?
Gabriel.
Yeah, and you would drop him, wouldn't you? You would drop him.
I'd drop him next game and play Tomiyasu at centre back.
Yeah. Yeah, for me, Odegaard, I think he was awful on Thursday.
He was.
He was crap, and he was crap today, apart from the assist. And would you put Fabio Vieira in for? No, or you're not sure?
I think it's a bit too early to say because we're winning games at the moment in the Premier League, and I'm not sure, man. I'm really not sure because Vieira, for me, I like Vieira. Don't get me wrong, but I think he's more of like playing in the cup competitions. But if he keeps his performances and if Odegaard drops in, I would give it a go. But this moment of time, I would keep Odegaard in the team, really.
So we I think we got out of jail, mate. I really do. And I think let's just have a look at a few more comments. Talk about what have you got coming up on your channel this week, mate?
What have I got coming up on my channel? I need to schedule them. Yes, of course.
You're always doing more than I am on your. This is what I gave Odegaard a 5, which was bang average. Yeah.
Now, what's coming up on my channel is I've got PSV preview to do. I'm going to do that possibly maybe Wednesday or Tuesday night. Probably be Wednesday. I'll do it. Match reaction after the game. And we need to do Southampton preview. That's about it. That's all I've got coming up really at the moment.
That's still a lot. I am going to be going live after every single game. I'm going to try and be consistent. So you need to tune in and subscribe. Get me over 1.4K because I can't seem to get over it. So subscribe, please. To be fair, though, where was Aubameyang the last 2 seasons? He was just strolling around the pitch doing absolutely nothing. There's going to be lucky to win us a wooden spoon, never mind a title. But wouldn't you mind? Okay, Aaron, would you rather have Aubameyang or Eddie Nketiah come on? I mean, that's a no bloody brainer. I know what you're saying, mate. But just imagine, because that bench is crap.
It is crap. You look at the bench right now. How are we still talking?
Who would you say you think, wow, yeah, look at him. Let's get him on. Who would you say?
There's not really anyone. Just Vieira and that's it.
And we know his subs. We know Eddie Nketiah is coming on for Gabriel Jesus. We know Fabio Vieira is coming on for Martin Odegaard. And we know who else? Who else is there? Rob Holding is coming on for bloody Tomiyasu.
That's the Carling Cup side.
Exactly.
It's nothing. It goes to show that January.
We've got some really good first team players. Really.
We have. But in January, we need to add a couple of additions.
Big time.
So good bringing in one player. If you need to bring at least 2 or 3 signs that are going to improve the team, because Chelsea are starting to get a bit strong now. They've won 5 games in all competition. Yes, they didn't play a good Milan side, but however, Liverpool not on good form. But let's see. It'll be interesting to see what they do from now after that win against Man City. Tottenham are starting to pick up a bit. We're in good form. Manchester United are being a bit up and down recently. So
Yeah, Nurin's not having it. He's not having it at all. He's not convinced. And I don't blame you because we've seen it all before, right, Luca?
We have.
Have I got time to have a quick shower before the stream ends? I don't know, man. I'm going to wrap it up in a few minutes because I've just seen the time. I've got a few things to do. Big up, Taib. Arsenal have to take advantage of Man City to Liverpool. No excuses this season. So if you think we'll get top four easily, don't you?
I think we'll get third this season.
Third. I think we'll finish second. I'm going second. Yeah.
You're that confident? Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm going second, but it's still second loser. It's not a title, but we have to win trophies, mate.
Yeah, but would you not?
This is how complicated. Because look, I rang up Arsenal. There's no tickets available to any home game until the World Cup. Just so you know, not even on Ticket Exchange.
Really?
Yeah. Just so you know.
Why is it? Because we're doing so well in the league.
Because we're doing so well. Big up ITL. Yeah. No, for me, yeah, I tried to get some tickets. So good luck if you can, mate. So yeah. But do you think we'll be top by Christmas?
No.
Yeah, but if you look at the other games, we've got Chelsea and Wolves.
Chelsea be our game, but I think we can beat them.
Right.
Wolves will be a tough game as well. Diego Costa might come back and haunt us. Let's see, mate. Let's see where we are by the World Cup, and I'll give you my answer.
Yes, let's just touch on that. I mean, the World Cup, man. I mean, bloody hell. I can't get my head around that. That's going to be...
Players have got to come back from injury, and if we lose...
Are you going to get into it? Are you going to do some stuff around? I don't know. Maybe, I'll
see.
I don't know. I can't
enjoy life.
I know. Like, it's just for me, watching the World Cup on my vest and shorts and with my mates in the pub on a nice tower in a nice bar on top of London. Not huddled up in the sofa, freezing cold, watching the game.
They shouldn't have the World Cup in Qatar. They shouldn't have done it.
That's a controversy in itself, man.
It is, and it's going to affect a lot of teams. It's going to affect our run.
Yeah, exactly.
I will be very surprised after the World Cup. It's going to be very interesting. Nobody doesn't know a rough idea. Nobody can't guess. If Arsenal are in this position after the World Cup, what are you going to see from this Arsenal side? Can we really go all the way?
It's 10 games in. This is our best start, apparently, in Premier League history.
Jesus.
What do you think of that, mate? I think someone put that comment in right at the start.
Yeah, someone's...
Yes.
Who would
Arsenal, yes. Ashton said, Arsenal have had... This is the best start Arsenal have had after 10 games in our top flight history.
Yeah, in our top flight history. Since the Invincible season.
So we have got... No, in our top flight history, apparently this is the best because I think we won and we drew some. 27 out of 30.
Yeah, we did.
So for me, the biggest thing is get to first or second in the World Cup and get this manager. I'm still not convinced by him, but back him, Kroenke's. If you somehow see this video, back this manager.
See, this is the thing, right? And this is what really, really baffles me, right? Is that if people think that we don't need to spend in January, I'm sorry, but they're deluded, right? Because at the end of the day, right, if we lose someone like a Thomas Partey or a Gabriel Jesus, then we need to spend in January. If people think that we're not going to spend in January, that's fine. But we do need to spend in January. We need a midfielder that's going to improve the team. Who's saying that? Yes, I know January is a very, very difficult window to go and get. But look at Liverpool. They went to go and get Virgil van Dijk and won the title and won the Champions League.
So this is an opportunity. Remember that time when we only got Petr Cech?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we blew it.
What if we do it again?
What if we...
It's 2015, wasn't it?
Yeah, 2015-16 season. What if we do this again? What if we do this again and then we do crap again next season?
Penny, no, just with, if you're going to back this manager, which he has been, then back him to the hill.
He has to spend in January.
Yeah.
What I want to
see is the title coming back to like here? Is it? Leave that in the comments below on payback. Is it coming back to like Highbury?
It ain't coming back, mate. Imagine if we did win it, mate. I don't know what I'll do, mate.
What would you do? Yeah.
I don't know what
I
I'll
was talking
do.
to my boy. I said we'd run down the street in our swimming costume.
Mate, if we would have won the league, right, in May, I don't know what I'll do. Imagine the people imagine the people watching our channel, mate.
Yeah, do a watch along for the last game of the season. We win the league. We'll be getting AFTV figures.
Yeah.
Much of that channel. So yeah. Yeah, I'm going to wrap it up in a minute. Thank you.
Have you got any? We need to do more shows on this.
Yeah,
man.
Guys, do you want us to do more shows together? Because that will be cool. And I need to come on your channel. I know
you do, man.
Yeah. And if you haven't already done, he did a really, really good show with the Highbury squad, and that's got rubbish views. Go and watch that. It's you did well, man.
Only got me 191 views.
Yeah, but the way you conducted it and did it, fantastic, mate. So go and watch that stream. It was really good. That's one of your best ones, mate.
It was.
But for some reason, your match reactions, I ain't saying why, but there's ways around it. So Luca's frozen. Luca's gone. So if I could ask 3 things you do before you go: subscribe to me, subscribe to Luca, smash the like button, and if you want to donate on playback, you can. Because I think Luca has disappeared.
Yes,
no, he's back. Yeah. He's back. Anything you want to say before I wrap up? Anything?
But no, thank you very much for inviting me on. Okay. Yeah, Arsenal winning this game 1-0 for the moment. We're still halfway through October. So for me, there's about 5-6 weeks until the World Cup starts. So let's keep this going, man. We've got PSV. We've got Southampton. The next
Do a prediction for PSV quickly.
1 Arsenal.
Yeah, that's a home. Yeah, 6 p.m. Yeah. Such a mate. No tickets for that. No chance. No tickets, mate.
But a lot of people are going to be finishing work.
Exactly. It's like the perfect time. I'm going 3-1.
That means my match reaction would have to be out about 8 o'clock, 7:45, as soon as the game finishes.
But you can do a match reaction whenever and anyway. Everyone's gone now, so I'm going to end the stream. Are we going to win a league title? Let's see. Let's take it game from game. Thank you all for watching. I'll be back after the game sometime on Thursday. Thank you very much, Luca, and I'll see you a lot soon. I'm out of there. And I'm still Arteta out.